つまらん。
おや、何がつまらないのですか？
つまらんつまらん。
はてさて、この子が何をぼやいているのかさっぱりですよ。
おそらくマダムがバトラ様にいろいろと入れ知恵をしたのが不満なのでしょう。
別にそんなの不満ではないぞ。不甲斐ないバトラがようやくわらわに釣り合うレベルになったので、むしろ満足してるくらいだぞ。
少しバトラ君と仲良くしすぎましたか。若い子同士に任せて、老人は退散した方がいいのかしら。
When Virgilia and Ronove giggled and cackled, Beatrice's irritation meter finally reached its limit.
揃いも揃っ、ロノウェ、しばし姿を消せ。消えろ消えろ。
かしこまりました。それではしばしのお暇をいただきます。
Ronove bowed his head, still laughing, and vanished. After that, all that remained was the grumpy and irritated figure of Beatrice. And Virgilia, who was coolly enjoying her tea.
この島に19人以上いないと言ったあの赤が、むしろあなたを追い詰めました。
やっぱりな。ちょっと早いかなとは思ったんだが、やっぱ早かったかな。
彼をもっと迷走させてからならともかく、全くにもって無駄な切り札でしたよ。むしろ彼を奮起させてしまいました。
In addition to denying the witch, Battler had possessed a second victory condition, one of explaining everything without suspecting one of the 18. It was at that point, when he'd been tossed about by two opposing goals, that his heart should have been at its weakest. However, Beatrice had used the red carelessly, proclaiming that there were no more than 18 people. Because of that, Battler had been forced to suspect one of the 18. And he had finally begun to build up the resolve he needed to accept that. Battler was stubborn, but that was exactly why fissures would run all through him, like breaking china when he was struck in a fragile spot. That itself should have been his greatest weak point, but...
前回圧勝だったんで、ちょいと油断が過ぎたかな。
ええ、油断が過ぎましたね。前回はバトラ君にとって難易度の高いゲームでしたが、どうやら今回はあなたにとって難易度の高いゲームになりそうですよ。
割れた壺は決して元に戻ることはない。未練がましくかけらを拾うより、他の手を考えた方が建設的というもの。しかし、すっかり知恵をつけたバトラにどう仕掛ければよいというのか。
炉の上のクッキーよりあなたが困っている顔の方がお茶菓子にぴったりですよ。
バトラもお師匠様も炉の上までもわらわお茶化扱いだ。わらわは決して甘くはないというのに。
With a shameful, childlike face that she would never have shown in front of Battler, Beatrice rolled her head around on top of the table.
お師匠様、せめてヒントを。
おや、何のヒントですか？
バトラをギャフンと言わせて、わらわを認めたくなるようなうまい指し手を。ズバリ教えろとは言わないから、せめてヒントだけでも。
ダメですよ。私は今、 バトラ君の味方をしていますから、あなたに利することは教えられません。
そんな固いこと言わずにさ、弟子が困ってるというのに。
師匠を超えたと散々豪語していた気がしますが。
年寄りらしく老快な知恵を一発授けてくれよ。頼むよ。バトラにばっかりずるいってよ。
もう、相変わらずのだだっこですね。でも、確かにちょっとバトラ君にヒントを与えすぎたかもしれませんね。あなたのお灸にはなったけど、フェアなゲームとしては少し肩入れをしすぎたかもしれない。
そうであろう、そうであろう。頼むよ、お師匠様。せめて今後のヒントだけでも。
ヒントだけですよ。意味は自分で考えるのですよ。
自分で考えるからさ、頼むよ。バトラをケチョンケチョンにできるやつを頼むよ、お師匠様。
Considering how she acted like a great and mighty witch in front of Battler, the way she acted when he wasn't around was truly pathetic. Virgilia sighed at how childish Beato still was, despite all the time that had passed.
ではヒントだけ。イソップ寓話の北風と太陽というお話を知っていますか？
もちろん。旅人のマントを奪うために北風と太陽が勝負する話であろう？
そうです。乱暴かつ請求な方法が常に最善の選択肢とは限らないということです。
言われなくても分かっておるわ。わらわが勝ちを焦りすぎたことはすでに反省しておる。
意味はよく考えることですよ。それからバトラ君も少々誤解があったようですが、あなたにも誤解があるようです。あなたはこのゲームの勝利条件を理解していますか？
バトラを屈服させることの他に何があるというの？
ほら、その時点でもう間違っていますよ。
わらわが何を間違えたというの？
あなたの勝利はバトラ君を屈服させることではありませんよ。バトラ君にあなたという存在を認めてもらうことではありませんか？
あんた、バトラにゴマをすってわらわを魔女と認めてください、お願いしますと頼み込めというのか？愚かな。そこまでわらわは落ちぶれてはおらぬ。
Beato growled like a dog in a bad mood. Virgilia shrugged her shoulders, snickering at her disciple, who was as short-tempered as ever.
ヒントは出しました。あとはあなたがよく考えることですよ。いずれにせよ、バトラ君にこれまでの手は通用しません。相当の戦略転換が必要になるでしょう。
言われずとも分かっておる。北風と太陽の話は何が言いたいのかさっぱりだもの。とにかく方針を変えねばならぬことは分かった。お師匠様もあっと驚くような奇策を披露してみせるぞ。
それは楽しみですね。バトラ君はそれにどう挑むのかしら。あなたの健闘も祈っていますよ。
バトラのついでにでは
もう投げ出して降参？そんなに眠いならお布団かぶって眠っちゃえば？
as my mind grew vague and I pretended to fight my drowsiness while sinking deeper and deeper into the sofa. I scolded myself.
あんなにもクラウスから当主の座を奪ってやりたいって夢見てきたんでしょ？そのチャンスを私の魔法が与えたのに、あなたはもう放り投げちゃうの？
そうは言うけれど、この謎は本当に難解よ。知恵の輪の方がまだマシだわ。解けるってことが絶対に約束されているもの。でもこの碑文の謎は、それすらも約束されているかわからない。私は挑むだけ無駄な勝負を挑んでるのかもしれない。
Still hazy, I looked at the notebook I'd been holding the whole time. It was open to a page with the epitaph, which I must have stared at hard enough to burn holes in it on so many hundreds of nights I'd lost count. That page is truly a door. On the other side lies the Golden Land, the place I've wanted to drag myself to no matter the effort ever since I was a child. And a place I was never able to reach. Am I touching the door with both hands? With the book? No. The door right there in front of me, ready to be opened, and yet still unable to reach the other side?
そうよ。あなたは扉に手をかけている。さあ、それを力いっぱい開くの。そして、その扉に書かれた文字を読むのよ。
力いっぱい開く？扉に書かれた文字を読む。
Strain your eyes. See through to the thing beyond the epitaph written in the notebook.
懐かしき故郷は、私たちの想像をきっと裏切らないわ。お父様が唯一懐かしむ過去は、少年時代だけだもの。
そうね。なら、鮎の川は？それが泳ぐ川は複数あるし、お父様が住んでいた場所のすぐ近くにあったかは怪しい。鮎の生息するどの川が地図上距離的に近いか、なんて話になると、急に曖昧になって特定ができなくなる。
自分で言ったじゃない。水の流れる川かどうかわからないって。鮎という言葉がそんなにもややこしいなら忘れてしまえば？川で考えるの。川で。家系図という連想は悪くないわ。その要領で川から連想するものを他にも考えてみて。
川じゃなくて？川じゃなかったら鮎は泳げないのに？ああ。でも、鮎が泳げるってことは、海まで繋がってるのかしら。川魚だけど、海に出るってうちの人も言ってたし。海まで。いえ、でも。
気づいた。でもうろ覚えなの。ここには書庫があったはず。調べれば確認できるわ。
それが鮎の川なら、そして鍵が6文字の単語かもしれないなら、鍵が本当にその川に眠ってるというの。
I don't know. Anyway, I have to search in an atlas. But even if I know that, I don't know from what I should take the 6 characters.
本当にわからないの？よく考えて。私たちは下手に頭がいいから発想が硬いのよ。気分の謎なんて大層に考えないで、子供の謎だと思って。男なんていくつになったって子供なの。お父様が老境に差し掛かったとしても、心の中の本質的な部分は子供と何も変わらない。お父様への畏怖を捨てるの。マリアが船の中で突然出し てくるようなくだらなくて低俗ななぞなぞ遊びだと思って。
なぞなぞ、くだらない、低俗な。
I'm sure that was... what was it? I'm sure if my memory isn't wrong, that it's probably the case... no. I don't have to rely on my vague memory. I should be able to figure that out immediately by searching the library.
私たちは多分もう答えに気づいてるわ。あとはそれが正しいか調べるだけよ。さあエヴァ、誰にも気づかれないように書庫へ。あそこにはお父様の書斎から溢れ出した硬い本が山積みよ。きっと私たちの疑問に答えてくれる本が見つかるわ。急いで。これが生涯で最初で最後の私たちの夢の叶うチャンス。
When Natsui tried to lay a blanket over her, Eva suddenly jumped up.
ごめんなさい。起こしてしまいましたね。
エヴァ、眠いなら無理をしなくていいぞ。お前から休みなさい。
ありがとう。ちょっとお化粧室に行って顔を洗ってくるわね。
無理をせんと休んだ方がいいで。また体に触るで。
本当にすぐ戻るわね。
After leaving only those words behind, I rapidly left the lobby. The lobby was partitioned off by a door, so as soon as I went into the corridor, they could no longer see me. The library was next to the servant room. Father always owned a vast book collection, but ever since he started to become engrossed with his occult hobby, that collection grew even larger, so that a normal book suitable for a normal study had been forced out as his study overflowed. The so-called library was mostly used as a storage room for those normal books. They were all thick, like complete encyclopedias for intellectuals, but that was very convenient for me, now that I was investigating something. I entered softly, and, just in case, I checked the room with my gun readied, making sure that there were no suspicious people there. Then I locked it from the inside. I actually wasn't thinking that the murderer might be hiding somewhere. What scared me was the thought that one of my siblings might hear what I was investigating. My heart had started racing before I realized it. I was half asleep just a moment ago, so I didn't realize how significant this thing I noticed was. But as I gradually became aware, my heart started to feel like it was about to explode.
他の兄弟たちは誰も気づいてないのかしら。
クラウスとルドルフは気づかないと思うわ。でもキリエはわからない。あいつおかしな勘が鋭いわ。あとはローザもわからない。
ローザもグドンよ。昔っから呆れるくらいにね。
そう？あなたにグドンと思い込ませて不必要な恨みを買わない程度には賢いと思って。
あった。これになら載ってるかしら。
I pulled the book out and flipped through the pages.
これ鮎の皮。
なるほど。鮎の皮とはそういう意味なのね。もたもたしないでさらに調べて。
分かってる。川を下ればやがて里あり。里って町や村って意味。人口密集地だもの。そんなのいくらでもあるわよ。
どうして思考を停止するの？嫌ならやめちゃえば？後ろ宮家の当主はキリエに譲っちゃえば？
嫌よ。私が当主になるの。これが
その最初で最後のチャンスなのよ。里って何？里ってどういう意味？川を下る里なんてあるの？
その里にて二人が口にし岸を探れ。岸？分かってる？
Right before my eyes, the pieces that I hadn't been able to understand at all began to snap into place all by themselves. I couldn't even remember to close my open mouth. My throat grew completely dry. Is it really okay for this to be the answer? Really? Really?
これは全然6文字じゃないわ。これが答えに間違いないって断言できるけど、これは全然6文字に満たない。
私肯定しならそれを6文字で読める方法を考えなさい。思いつかないなら調べなさい。きっと答えはある。それを疑ってはダメ。それが信じられないならとっとと泣き寝入りでもしてへそでもかいて死んじゃえば。私たちの子供の頃からの夢への鍵。その鍵を指す鍵穴はあそこしかない。生贄に捧げるのはきっとあれ。もうわかるよ。うわこっちへ回れってことよね。こいつらが私をこっちへ回れと誘ってるもの。
My heart leapt, because there, gaping wide, was an opened mouth in the eerie darkness.
何よこれ。何なのよこれ。
When I strained my eyes, peering into the darkness, I saw something that looked like a light switch. In addition, there was a switch with open and close written on it. When I resolutely pushed the switch, rough lights, like you'd find in a coal mine, turned on sporadically, making a staircase that stretched underground come hazily into view. Eerily enough, it looked even more gloomy with the lights turned on. Near the light switch was that open and close switch. It would probably open or close this, but if the open part happened to be broken, I might be shut away in this creepy underground area for all eternity. So for the time being, I didn't touch that switch. And as I readied my gun again, I slowly went down the stairs. The ceiling was very high, so it didn't feel cramped. On the contrary, it felt as though a cool breeze was blowing upwards, and that creepiness seemed to form a sort of aura. As I readied my gun and carefully stared forwards, I descended the stairs. The walls, the stairs, the lights, all of them were very old-fashioned. It was easy to suspect that this had been built back when the mansion had been constructed on this island. There were cracks in the ceiling and water clung to the walls, constantly dripping down. That water fell into a gutter that had been set up alongside the stairs, then quickly and silently flowed into the underground darkness. As though it was telling me to go faster. The staircase kept turning back on itself. I don't know how far down I've gone, but I think it's much deeper than 1 floor. Eventually, a rough metal door showed itself. And there, characters had been written in a dark red paint. They had probably been written a long time ago. On the 10th twilight, at journey's end, you shall attain to the power of the Golden Land's treasures, once and for the last time. My heart, which was already about to explode, jumped about even more as soon as I recognized those deep red characters. There's no mistake. This is the last stop. Father's Golden Land. I calmed my throbbing heart, somehow regained my composure and readied my gun again. But since, in the end, I couldn't open the door with my gun held in both hands, I lowered the gun, carefully hid my breathing, and opened the door. My first impression when I saw the room was that it might be linked to one of the rooms in the mansion. That's right, it had exactly the same atmosphere about it as the sealed VIP room on the 2nd floor. But this was underground, so there were no windows. There was only the solemn light of a grand chandelier. But even though it was dimly lit by the faint light, the quality of the interior was more than enough to take your breath away. A bed with a canopy and a rocking chair that looked like it would be comfortable to sit in. An extravagant sofa and carpet. The room was like a dream every girl yearns for at least once. And yet, since it was an underground hidden room with no windows, it felt more like the hidden house of a witch. I'd never swallowed the legend of Beatrice, Witch of the Forest. However, after being shown this room, it certainly became hard to doubt that she actually had existed and had lived in this room.
誰かいる
Even though I was completely shocked by this room, I timidly searched the interior with my gun raised. And at the back of the room, I found it.